is going to be their main killer in this particular scenario and keep Silencer from getting level 6, they can actually prevent the push before it even starts happening.
All right, well, game 1 is ready between Newbie and VG Gaming. See who takes the lead in this best-of-2 series.
We are now joined by our mainstream Newbie versus VG Gaming here in Group B. The last day of the group stages where VG Gaming desperately searching for the 2-0 so they can get themselves potentially up into the top 4. And Newbie also fighting their way. Both teams requiring a 2-0 in order to really solidify their position up in the top 4. VG Gaming can do it with a 1-1, but it's all about with the win. It's the 2-0, man. That's what you need.
I mean, it's such a big difference getting 1 point or getting 3 points out of it. So 2-0s are worth a lot in this group stage, and we get players both saying either way, like saying that it's a good thing or that it's a bad thing. Some player pointed out that losing one game. Oh, wait, are we going to see Sanking get caught up? No. No, he's going to be safe.
If they come down to contest for the rune, then maybe.
Yeah. Well, some players were mentioning that if you just lose one game now, it's pretty much that you can lose 2 points to a pocket
they do. Ice, the curse. It's not going to be enough damage, but Banana, he's not going to dive onto the tier 1 tower. So they'll survive, and this also delays the warding, which Ice can't put out.
Yeah. So he's just going to back up and heal up a little bit. He's not even going back all the way to base. I think he's going to be fine with just the tangles. Banana already sniping for the courier, because sometimes when you pick up the bounty rune, you immediately deliver a salve. Speaking of which, Ice finds one.
It was being carried, I believe, by Lena. So FY just left it behind the tier 2 tower. So I want to keep my eyes pretty closely on the bounty hunter's movements. Banana moving between most of the lanes, and just to see what presence he really has. Like, you throw a sentry and then you get like a double curse on bottom. That's wonderful for Sunshang. Ice, even if he did have Sandstorm, he can't hide inside this, and they didn't bring counter vision down here. They're also noticing too that Ice still has this observer ward on him. So if he feels like he should just plant it in the lane, it's not going to work. Sorry, it's the FY ward, which is down, and there's the D ward with the Tango.
Yeah, Tango is so good for doing that. Just, you're quicker than the enemy. When you put down the sentry, you are ready for dewarding, of course.
Oh, having a little bit of fun right now. It's going to be the Clockwork on top lane, just pushing Hal back. But Fenrir trying to get up in the face of Clockwork. Make life as difficult as they possibly can for him.
It can be pretty hard to shut down Clockwork. Even if he does not do the stacking trick, he can just run out and contest the lane as well. So you don't need to keep the creeps back.
Okay, I ask you the question now. What is the point of the bounty hunter sitting here? Like, should he be moving around looking like he didn't get the courier from Super? 1 minute 30, the courier bottle delivered. So Super's going to have himself a quite decent time in the mid. Because he probably would need that courier to come back until like maybe the 3 minute mark after he's taken the 2 minute rune.
I'm actually questioning it as well. It might just be respect towards Ice, but other than that, I think this lane is already so strong. Queen of Pain and Silencer is not going to lose a lane to Lina Sanking unless they misplay really hard.
Yeah. So then it's just be like, let's switch out the lanes a little bit more. Like, they're coming down to contest for the 2 minute rune, and it's going to be a bounty picked up by Lina. Like, Banana's here, and he might be able to cancel the clarity of Ice. And Ice needs to leech a level 2 before he can do much.
Yeah.
Because he needs the Sandstorm. Even level 1's not really enough to farm the jungle properly. But
oh no, he's like Sanking needs levels pretty desperately. That's one of the weaknesses with offlane Sanking. And right now, with the bounty hunter being down there and shutting them down, they're not getting much from the offlane.
At the same time, Clockwork, I suppose Tune's finding levels. Like, he's up to level 3 already.
Oh, he's fine.
Like, he's 2 levels ahead. He's not finding CS, but that's fine for a Clockwork.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. There's a nice pull through by Fenrir here, and Clockwork not going out to contest it, so creeps are going to be denied a
Jump
whole lot
bottom lane, they're going after Ice. Sentry was there, so that Sandstorm won't give him any kind of invis, and FY actually denying him on the bottom lane.
FY, what a player.
The big downside about Shadow Strike.
Yep. I mean, there's a reason that people said that FY was one of the best players during TI4. He's still a very, very highlight player.
I'm still surprised that they didn't put Fenrir on bottom. Like, having the Lena on the top going up against someone like a Clockwork, like, I see more kill potential there for VG Gaming.
Yeah, I suppose there is. But what else are you going to do? Going on this dual lane, off lane, you don't have much of a choice right now. The Sanking is acting courier as he's running with the boots towards the mid lane.
Safety first. Where is that bounty hunter? He's actually inside the raiding in jungle.
Are they going to try and do something here? I don't think they can kill this DK though.
No. It's Super just trying to harass more than anything else. Unless Rabbit overextends himself. But it's a level 1 Burrow Strike. The chance of Ice getting in range is so low.
Yeah, they would have to time it with the invis slow, but Super just doing the harass instead.
Yeah. And this pushes Ice into the jungle. So he'll start stacking and sandstorm farming. It'll be slow, and there's no clarities. So it's going to be a rough time for him.
It's definitely rough. He might even have to go up top and just do some pulls there, but that would stop the Dazzle from farming as well.
Oh, super. Okay, well, June is low, and Rabbit wants to try and contest him for it, but he's not going to walk into the middle of a remnant to get that.
He also didn't have his bottle on him, so there's no point doing
FY,
that.
trouble. Bottom lane, they're going to curse with the Light Strike Array, buying a little bit of space. There's so much damage flying his way. Ice. Almost that's a blind Burrow Strike or body block, keeping the Bounty Hunter away. They throw down the sentry ward. Banana caught in the tree line around his own illusions, and that's going to be the kill, going the way of the Storm Spirit.
Oh, that is so good for Super here on the mid lane. What a great start for him. And he's also laning against the DK, which is not the toughest lane. However, Rabbit has more CS than the Storm, so been laning really good.
A wonderful Breathe firework.
Yeah.
But getting the first blood, that wouldn't have been possible unless FY got the denial, hence we see the 1-1 on the board.
Yeah. So 7-2 on Lina, not bad.
June. Just having a little bit of a battle here with Fenrir. I don't know if Fenrir's trying to force the cogs out of him, so he's just got practically no mana left. Like, you are running a bottle, but he's making so much space for Hal to find farm. And with a farmed up Gyrocopter, a Storm Spirit finding momentum, and now an SK able to find his level 3 on the bottom lane.
I think Clockwork, June should just run back and start cogging the creeps and getting them stuck. That's the only thing he can do here, I think. Like,
Try and switch the momentum of the lane up.
yeah, because right now it's too far up. He can't really get much experience. He got level 3.5 very quickly, but right now, getting nothing out of this lane. Fenrir is just shutting him down.
Yep. FY, Banana, sorry, is coming in once again to try and have a look for the courier. But FY is just sitting at the tier 2 tower. He didn't see the Observer Ward being placed, but the courier is also a flying courier.
It is, so if it has the speed burst available, it's definitely going to live. If it doesn't, it will die to a Ginada and Orb of Venom.
Banana, at least with the
he
two
needs
wards,
more attacks,
with the 2 wards he put down, he at least know when VG Gaming comes to farm up the camp, so we can leech the experience away from Ice.
Yeah, slowing down the level progression
They
even
throw down
more.
a sentry wall. They saw
barely
Banana
him.
for a moment,
Yeah.
but they don't get a D ward with this. So Ice stacks for a 3rd time, and he's got a level 2 Sandstorm. These are much needed levels and money.
They will go for a kill on Bounty Hunter right now. They know he's up here. They want to try, but the ward from Bounty Hunter... Oh, they actually get a D-ward on it. Look at the neutrals.
the neutrals are actually D-warding the Radiant one.
I'm so angry.
Oh, and they still lead the 50 gold for FY.
Good guy neutrals.
But Bounty Hunter can still sit on the other side.
Yeah, he's going to take part in this.
Yep, and this is a problem because FY as well as Ice really want to find the levels.
Yeah.
And he may even get the courier. The courier's going to fly right over the top of him.
Oh, he hasn't seen it, though.
No.
He's just sitting there. If he knew what we knew.
Wait, so he's backed up a little bit further now. He's not in experience range anymore.
Oh, why did he back so
He's
far
actually-
away? All the big creeps.
He's really worried about FY.
Yes.
So he didn't get many levels out of that at all. Now he'll at least find the one for the Wild Wing.
Yeah, he didn't steal that much, that's true. He missed experience on like 3 of the big creeps, and this one's running the wrong way as well, so I'm not going to get anything from that.
Wow, that's actually...
I suppose he's keeping 2 supports busy in a sense, but Sanking is fine with this.
But he
Only Lina is
burnt
really
2 Observer Wards to do that as well. Like, that had to pay off. Like, when you burn 2 Observer Wards like that, if you start looking at the vision for Newbie across the map, there's 1 Observer Ward that's still left watching the mid lane, and he's not finding the courier snipe at all.
I think that's fine, though. I mean, he put down 2 wards that were really good. One of them, unfortunately, got dewarded as they were looking for him. Smoke gang towards the bottom lane. See if they can make anything happen with this rotation.
Sunshine as well as Moo are ready for it. They're back behind the tower.
Yeah, they're going to be safe.
That's just easy farm now for Ice.
Same thing top. Look at how scared the Gyrocopter is all of a sudden.
Well, he doesn't know where the Bounty Hunter is.
Or Queen. That was the important part. No lane ward, so How has to be really careful.
I do wonder, though, if Clockwork will... Well, okay, there you go. Top lane June. Well, that was over in the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
How just triggered the phase boots and ran after the Clockwork, who thought he could get the cogs up in time, but then actually pulled How closer. And with the full Rocket Barrage, I was actually about to ask the question, I wonder what would happen with a level 3 Rocket Barrage, level 4 Rocket Barrage from How, if Clockwork trapped inside the cogs. Now for the call down, Rabbit being slowed down a little bit, but Fenrir can't get the poison touch.
I mean, if anyone gets isolated with Gyrocopter alone, they're dead. That's how it works. So you have to be very careful. Of course, the Gyrocopter was really weak, though, and they were trying to bring in the Dragon Knight. Now, the courier has been spotted by a Bounty Hunter, looking for it.
It's flying over the top of the tree line.
He
So
needs
he
two
knows
attacks.
he has to sit in the tree line, but he won't get the vision for it.
Nope. Safe.
And so much hunting and can't find anything for it.
They saw him as well there as he went invis again. So he's just wasting a lot of time right now, Banana, and that's gonna Gonna be tough.
They at least use a 3-man push.
Oh, Storm is going on him.
Super. Jump up. He's still got the secondary sentry ward, so Super finding the solo pick-off over on Banana. They'll lose the tier 1 tower on bottom lane. The VG Gaming have gotten so much momentum.
Yeah,
And-
they have a great start. Like, their Storm and their Gyrocopter are both snowballing really hard already.
Yep.
Gyrocopter pretty much free farming, and the Storm with his 2 kills now.
And you take the tier 1 tower on bottom lane, but what do you really achieve? Like, Ice now has a safer place where he can farm. All he's got to do is just hold the lane back, find the levels, and find that Blink Dagger gold, which he's now 1100 away from completing.
He can't do that. Like, Sancheng is too experienced for letting anything like that happen. He's already resetting the lane by a simple pull, so I mean, it would be safe. He's going for Moo, but just harassing. Plenty of damage, though.
Moo doesn't have any regeneration apart from stick charges.
He's going to have to get salved by Sancheng. So, June looking for a gank now as he has level 6 on the Clockwork. He wants to find FY. That would be an easy kill. But FY too safe.
So, back to the farm game. Only 10 minutes in. How are we looking for net worth, actually? So the Storm as well as the Gyro, they're up a very, very long way. Overall, VG Gaming don't have much more than 1,000 in gold advantage.
No, it's not a massive advantage or anything, but we're also very early into the game.
I also, like, considering you've actually lost a tower and haven't taken any of your own, the fact that VG Gaming still have that advantage,
Yeah,
it's a telltale sign.
that's the bigger part of it, yeah. So, right now, Nubia are struggling because they have 2 heroes just looking for the initiation. They're trying to go mid. If he gets the hook here, maybe, but FY needs to come closer.
Banana's on this hunt again. If you put a pedometer on this bounty hunter, he is the fittest guy in Nubia right now. Spending so much time just running around. The sentry was at least timed out, so he's safe. Moving around inside the dire jungle, but I'm seeing Super inside a smoke bottom lane, about to jump, but he only sees Sancheng. And Global Silence is available, so they're being very, very cautious here, VG Gaming.
Yeah, respecting the global silence and just backing off here.
Well, Banana finds FY. Cancelling the clarity doesn't do anything to FY at this point. He's already up high enough. But it's DK with another double. This is the second double damage in that Rabbit's
They got
got.
hook. Oh, the creeps are blocking him. June can't get the hook.
He's the line. FY's positioning is really good. Now he hooks up. He does get in range to get it, but Ice on the way in. FY is dead, and the global silence will go to work. But Super, they're right in front of Rabbit, and maybe they can find more, even if it's just a courier kill. That'll still be worth it. The flat cannon turns on, but Rabbit, he just wings himself away. Banana and June running out, and Storm Spirit, long jump up. He'll find the Clockwork. He'll have to jump over again and pulling him back inside the clock, so he had enough mana for it, and the heal bomb going to work. Sand King will find the kill. They don't have detection for Banana, so he'll be fine here for the moment.
Yeah, and the tower, I mean, they did destroy the top tower as well before that, so it's a tower trade for a mid and top tower. So Vici still getting a pretty good end of this, killing a core once again.
Yeah, and the kill going into Ice.
He's
probably,
so close.
Probably even bigger, yes. So the 1930 gold right now, and with the double stack farm, it should inch him pretty much towards his Blink Dagger.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Aggressive ward time on bottom, directly into smoke from Banana, into Ghost Walk from Banana. So he can get back out without being scattered.
They're moving How a lot, and this is just, you know, talking to the Western players, this is something that was brought a lot by the Chinese and Eastern teams in general. Just getting high level, or not even high level, just level 7 or 8-ish on your Gyrocopter and then moving. Constant moving. Mid, attempted.
Well, he's got so much kill potential. Now, they can't really go on Super.
They need a DK stun, and he doesn't have ulti. So
Yep.
if he had ulti, they could probably have killed that.
Also note too, like, Rabbit's going directly in for a BKB.
Yeah.
So this is his first item. No drop.